couple of my friends in here right now, and we're gonna continue some of these Halloween stories. If you like the last ones, it's just for starters. Like, comment, subscribe, tune in. I'll be getting live more often now, and then sooner or later I'll eventually get a webcam sometime, whatever. Anyway, going to my friends. See, there's a couple on here, and hopefully everyone can hear them. I'm gonna edit my thumbnail also at the same time. Group created. Anyway, they should be joining very fast. Now let's see who joins first. Martin's always the first.
Hey, nigga, I'm in
What's
bad
up?
sports.
You are?
Yeah.
What were you doing? Being toxic?
Yep.
That's what's up. Well, you can still hang out with us. Doing my little Halloween special. Oh, shit. Black in the building. Julia should be jumping in any second also. I don't see why not. What's up, Black?
That motherfucker's a bitch.
Yeah, just bear with him. What's going on, man? Back to my Halloween specials, and gonna see what we can accomplish today. Martin, you're up.
But,
I don't know if you didn't watch my last stream.
no.
Good. So we're gonna Julius.
What's wrong with that?
Oh no. Well, I mean, it was a Halloween special. Basically, we're talking about scary stories and things that we've heard and of such and all that good stuff because it's Halloween time and all that. Yay! So, let's see if I can edit.
What?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Who's this bitch?
Hey, language, guys. Halloween special. Trick or treat.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Who's this booch?
Streaming right now. Going ahead. We're back to more scary stories or just any kind of stories. You know what I mean? Today's guests, they are Martin Mendoza,
What's up?
Black and Mild,
What up?
and Julius, two times.
Also special with him? Oh, fudge.
I'm still loading in.
What's my session?
I'm loading into just point blank period. We're gonna kick this show off today with Martin. We're gonna kick it off with Martin. Have you ever witnessed any paranormal activity or anything like that? Do you have any stories for us?
No.
Do you have any stories? Maybe your uncles, family, ancestors, anyone have ever told you that you question?
Nah.
No? Well, you should watch my other stream and you'll get an idea. Well, fuck you, Martin. All right, skip the language. No one wants to do this shit, huh? I'm here. I'm trying to be professional. What the fuck? Yeah, y'all won't take me serious? Tell me a fucking story, Martin. Tell me some shit.
I don't got none.
You got something. Oh, you got something.
Like how?
Like how? Like like some freaky shit. Like I told them I seen a UFO alien ship type shit. Told them a little story about that. I told them I seen some ghostly figures and things of such. Julius, they didn't hear his story at all because his voice was not shared. So it was like I was talking to a ghost my goddamn self. All right. So what do you got? It's fucking Halloween month. You better give me something. I ain't seen you in a minute, bitch. Give me something. What you got? And then I need to turn my shit down too, cause I noticed my audio be like booming on the fucking YouTube and shit. I'm like, bruh, I want to hear me talk. You smell me? You can't smell me. All right, let's go. So what do you got, man? What do you got? Come on. Some shit your grandpa told you.
Hold up.
He said, "Hold on, let me turn off my lights."
No.
Black, you better be pulling some shit out of your fucking.
Oh, you already know.
Good, good. Because I'm I'm scared now, guys. All right, it's not even dark time yet, but anyway, welcome, guys. Glad you guys can make it here. Let's all get in a session and let's just vibe, bro. I got 27 in
Bro,
this one.
how the fuck am I gonna vibe with y'all?
Oh shit. Well, all everyone else, let's get in the session. So, how long are you gonna be inside that bad people lobby, the no
Today
place?
and tomorrow.
That
Well,
sucks.
an hour, a
Damn.
day and a half.
Damn. Well, so like, how did you get? Did
Hold
you
up.
get put in it right away? Like they're like, hey, bro, did they escort you? Like, bro, you gotta go over here, bro. Or it just was like you are a bad sport. No, nothing. Okay. Okay, I'm lost. All right. Anyway, so what do you got for me, Black?
Hmm.
Oh, and
I
everyone's still
mean,
there.
as far
Judith.
as
Hey,
okay,
Okay, go ahead, Black. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
are you good?
Go ahead.
Julius.
I just wanted to make sure he was alive in here.
And with it.
I'm gonna fuck you up, man. All right, go ahead, Black. I'm sorry, man. Dang. You know I'm new at this stuff. Jeez. Bear with me, man. All right, go ahead. Give me something, man. What you got for me, man?
Alright, so it's just a small story, just in something
Everything's
I've
small
heard
with
a
you,
lot.
but I accept it. I accept your admission.
An extension, basically.
Oh, and extend.
Well,
Oh shit. That's dope, Black. Because that means I gotta watch part one. Yes. Yes.
you already know.
Come on. Yes, Black. Yeah, man. Fuck. You get it.
So,
All right.
there's a lot of places that I don't know about
I'm back.
where I live at least.
Uh huh.
That have you heard of what's it called, Randonautica?
Where?
Randonautica, it's like an app or something.
No, but I can pull it up right now. I'm not gonna pull it up. Get a virus.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
So
Right.
what? So what's going on with that?
I mean, it's safe, but I think it might be getting hacked, honestly. That's
Uh huh.
from what I see it as, but it could be deeper than that, though, from what people are walking into or driving through, I guess. From what I've
Right.
seen as far as driving, I haven't drove everywhere, so. But, yeah, out here, yeah, for sure.
So I don't get the concept really behind this. So it's an app, right?
hmm
Uh huh. And then
But
what you?
it's not like all the way deep.
Right. So right.
But it will take you like anywhere, though,
It'll take
depending
you
on
in.
what you're looking for.
Right. So
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 people
like
would
so
think
like
that's deep, but it's not that deep.
I mean it can be deep, basically. You know.
Right,
Okay, I get it. I
right.
get it.
You don't want to be that deep.
You don't want to be that deep in a rabbit's hole.
Yeah, because you know you need to know the compass. That's all I gotta say. So you don't know the
Oh
compass,
shit.
might want to check in with
That's mad wild. I don't know about all that shit.
it.
Check the bottom left.
Oh my god, Martin. Martin, this ain't got shit to do with my stories. Random facts. Uh huh.
People like drive fast.
Like Ricky
Hmm?
Bobby.
Oh yeah.
And where are you again? Where do you? Connecticut,
No,
New Hampshire,
no,
Vermont.
no.
Vermont.
He's in his house.
Pretty green though.
Might
He's in
get
his
gross.
house, chilling in the living room, watching
Okay,
TV.
that's your story, Martin?
No,
Huh? Well, bring it.
nah. Bring what?
A story to us. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Put your dad
The
on
break?
then. I'll fucking get a story out of his ass.
What the fuck? My dad's not here.
Fuck, man. Your brother? You guys got some crazy shit. You're close to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? You're closer. So I know you heard of some crazy shit out in Mexico, and I know you've been to Mexico and heard some of your family people saying, "Don't fucking lie to me, bitch." It's like an interview. I shouldn't be cussing.
One time, whenever I stayed over at my grandma's house, well, not my grandma's house, my how you call it? How you say it? My tia's house,
Uh huh.
and I stayed there. It was like a long ass time ago. Whenever I was smaller,
Hmm.
and I went inside her house, tried to look for her, and someone answered, like say hello and more shit. And I went to go over there to go check, and nobody.
Okay. Well, guys. So check this out. So you heard the voices and all that, right? You heard somebody, but when you
Yeah,
went, there was nobody there.
yeah.
It's the shit I'm talking about. Ding 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 ding. More, you get 20 points. All right. Anyone else? Come on. As soon as I start talking, I'm gonna talk for like an hour or more of mine. Cause Julius,
What?
what's up? How you doing, my guy?
Good.
Any crazy cop stories your dad ever told you?
Oh, I've told you all of them.
Well, you didn't tell the stream.
Remember whenever my dad went to one of the calls where the
Yeah.
lady tried to shoot herself in the face?
Ooh, come on with it.
Well, she shot herself in the face,
Oh shit,
and
she tried to.
my dad went to the call, and half of her face was blown off, and the bullet hit the freezer, and then it hit a head of lettuce.
It hit. Oh wow, a head of lettuce.
Yes,
Crazy.
you don't get it.
A head of lettuce. Is that like a joke? Dude, that's a dirty cop joke. It is. You guys agree?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. What you eating, Martin?
Doritos.
Uh huh. Well, anybody have any questions for me?
But have you been into anything?
Been into anything like the refrigerator? Like, come on, get specific. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Have
No.
you seen anything scary, any suspicious, or any any shadows
Um, I've never
from a
seen
different
any.
person?
I've never seen any of the shadow people or anything like that. I've heard about those ones.
shadow people.
Yeah. Um, I don't. Those people spook me the most. I've heard a lot of stories about the shadow people. Let's take a dive, guys. So, and these are the types of ones or entities of some sorts, the energies that you're only gonna see their shadows or something like that, and they have been dwelling in that let's say wherever they are within that area, that's where they're like at. They don't travel, they don't, you know what I'm saying? So if you got dark people, not dark people, or or shadow people, we're not gonna say shadow dark because we know it's dark. Correction.
Mhm.
And then they like to, or whatever, I don't know, I think it has something to do with like just some extra supernatural stuff, because it's like maybe they're like demons or something, and they do a lot of action. Like you, when you're like, picture you laying in your damn room and you see a shadow run by, fucking me, that messes me up. Just, and you see another one run by, they're not scared, they're looking at you and shit. You just see shadows looking at you. The closest movie that I can pinpoint this down is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. That's something for Black to laugh at. But because there were shadows talking, and the bullets from the guns of the shadow. It's nonsense, whatever. With that story, but as far as these shadow people, they've been known to like be violent, I guess, something like that. As far as my
Mm.
knowledge goes with them, but I've never seen nothing like that. I get the fuck out of Dodge or move out of the house. Why would you still stay in the house? And a shadow man, no, don't worry about him. He there. But that you automatically would get freaked out. Period. I mean, come on, like you sitting down and then just a shadow. You're gonna want to like I jump like what the fuck? I turn around, I don't see nothing. Hell no. Am I wrong?
Mhm.
I don't have time for this. Comment, like, subscribe if you want to tune into more Halloween stories. But yeah, any more questions? I have
No.
my stories are like. Let me see. What do we got? Oh, oh, I'm in the lobby by myself, just tripping. Um, I need to link up with you guys. Insane and
Like,
wild. Let's see if Martin can come. He probably can't, but whatever. He
huh?
has a hat on. Um, hmm. Oh, I just got a crazy story. One time we were at science camp. This is like sixth grade. California, they have science camp. I don't know if you guys ever had that before,
Mm-mm.
but it's where they take you and take your ass into the woods with your whole school and a whole nother school. So it's like rivals. And this is just a stupid story, period. Um,
It says, the person try to join is not people who are not bad
oh,
boys.
it's raining. I love it. Yeah. So we went to science camp. Yeah, you know, it was cool. Whatever. These bastards made us walk. Like they go, hey, all right, everybody, you guys, okay, we're gonna walk. You're gonna walk and stay on this path in pitch black for like 5 minutes by yourself. Everybody. That's the fuck. How do
Man,
you like? Would you do that, guys?
I
Mm.
wouldn't care. I just walk down.
Yeah, I mean, you're in like sixth grade, so it's like this. Some, how sixth graders act. There's some little punk pussy in the front of me. Like I would start damn near skipping. Or I think I stopped and waited for somebody to come because the point blank is, what's the point of me being by myself? I already have feelings of not being in the woods and shit like that. Anyway,
Hmm.
um, so I let him get close to me. He's like, "No, man, we're gonna get in trouble." What the fuck? Pussy. I mean, excuse my language, but just like, bro, what the fuck? Quit acting like that. I'm scared. Don't fuck that all up. Like you telling me no, just go. We're gonna get in trouble because we didn't do it right. Man, there's people when I started veering off the fucking trail. I started going off the trail a little bit, and then I had to find myself because I had to find myself back up there because I seen somebody in the dark and they were walking forward, and I'm like, here you drive. They were walking forward.
Okay, one second. Let me get my different outfit on.
Hurry the fuck up.
Okay.
Oh, and they were going forward, so I was like, oh shit, I'm off the trail. And I got back on it. So, long story short, when everybody ended up, there was one person missing, right?
Mhm.
There was one person missing. Interesting, right? And so all of us go back and start walking back, and there's this girl. She's just curled up in a goddamn ball, just crying,
Oh, hell no.
just like scared, shitless, just scared. I don't know what, but she was just scared. We collected her, dusted her off. I don't know what happened. She just says that. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to hear the rest of that story. um. So yeah, and then another one. when we were out there, there was one of the counselor dudes like, okay, you're splitting a whole bunch of groups. It's too many kids, period. So you got to split them up. You can't just be like, hey, all you guys follow me. So you have to split them up different groups, different chaperones, and then like a nature specialist basically. So ours, his name was J Tree, Josh Tree, J Tree. Okay, that's what we call him. That's what his name was to us, and he was probably the coolest. They had paired me up. You know, when in school, I guess throughout the year, I don't know, but I was mad because they paired me up with this dude with a cleft lip, and I got pissed off at the teacher because both of my best friends, they were together. They were my friends though. But I said, why'd you pick them two? They don't even hang out. No, I thought you and Shane were friends. He got the cleft lip. What the fuck? So I'm already pissed off going to science camp. All right.
Mhm.
And then I bullshit you not. The night before, I guess I was juiced up, super juiced up, to go to science camp. I'm sorry, I'm backtracking the story, but you know how things start opening up. So I was so juiced to go to science camp. I crank called. This is where the time where you just had to press star 67 or star 69, a block error number or something, or unblock your number. I don't know. You had to press something, so I called his ass block and just told him I was gonna fuck him up and kill him and shit. I don't know. I really don't know what was said, but I'm a little kid. I called the guy that we usually bullied a lot, but he's like he kind of liked it or something. It was the attention about. We didn't bully him too much. We just messed with him. I got messed with too. Everybody used to get fucked around with all the time. Jokes and push people and shit and stuff like that. Little dirty games. So called him. I was like, and I actually was calling to see what's up and hang out, but I got the answer machine. So that's what happened. I had the answer machine. I left some shit. I left some shit that got me called and all. Look, as I was walking up to school, you know, it's science camp, science camp. See the bus right there. And then I see dude's dad like, I know it was you. He looks at me, points. I knew it was you. You're going to jail. You're not going to science camp. I was like, what? I instantly, like, what? What are you talking about? Like, what was me? Knowing fully, I'm aware of what I just did. I'm already a criminal in the making, on accident. Just so, they call me into the office. Like, I can't even get onto school property. Basically, I'm there, I'm walking up. Hey man, it was you, man. Yeah, man. I'm like, oh shit, fucked me up a little bit. Then I'm walking up, and hey Chris, you want to come in the office? You know, any kind of office visit. So I just got overwhelmed and start crying and shit. She's like, why are you crying? I said, no, because he said I wasn't gonna go to science camp. I already didn't have all the money. I got some of the money. I ate half the beef jerky I was supposed to sell to get the ticket and all this type of shit. And she's like, no, it's not. We just want to know, did you do that? Because you can't do that. Can't call people threatening them on the phone. And it was just a prank call. It was literally just like a prank call. I don't think I said too much crazy shit, but enough to where they got, you know, on my ass the next day. And so then we went to science camp. So Josh Tree, back to him. You know, we're up there chilling. I'm with Shane's stupid ass, cleft lip Shane. Ain't nothing wrong with cleft lip people. Just like fuck, you know. Anyway, Shane's a girl now, but long story short, that's a Halloween story right there in itself. Um, I don't know what happened. Shane was standing on the log, and Josh Tree, I don't know. The log must have moved. Josh Tree fell, stumbled, tripped a little bit, did a couple walks, and slammed shoulder first into a fucking tree that had hella morning dew on it. Little drops of rain, little bit drops of rain, which made all that shit come down and just splash his ass. Fucked them all up. He had to go inside and sit down for a little while. That shit was funny as hell. Like, he tripped off the rock, like, stumbled right into a tree. Shit. Like, it was like a movie scene. He fucked that tree up. Went shoulder first into the tree. We all thought he was a professional nature person, so we thought it was like a joke. Like, oh shit, look, what did he do? That was pretty tight. Were you trying to like tackle the tree or something. That's what it looked like. It looked like he was trying to like bulk up on the tree, like, move. But the tree won. And another little time, we were mess. I seen a beehive. We were throwing rocks and shit at each other. We were hiding and shit, playing. We're playing hide and go seek. And this was the shit. You playing hide and go seek in a fucking national park or something. I don't know where the fuck we were. Redwood Glen, California. And we were playing hide and seek. And you remember that kid Dave? That's what his name was. The one that I called and left those messages to. Now I'm true to this. I do this shit because I'm true to this. So now we noticed there's a log with hella wasps, with a wasp nest in there. Big wasp nest, and it's on the ground. It's like a broken log. There's a big ass wasp nest in it. So, we know, right? So we go hide behind some rocks. And we're gonna wait for anybody to come over, and we're gonna throw these. We hide behind some trees and big ass rocks and shit. So we're gonna wait for anybody to. And we're still playing tag, mind you. I threw a rock at a girl, and she was like, "Hey, I'm telling." So we start throwing rocks at the damn beehive. Now when I tell you I fucking hit that shit so good, and whoever was around there, which was David, a couple people. David, it looked like he just started hitting a robot. Like, oh my god. Oh shit. And he got stung on the inside of his nose.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he got stung on the inside of his nose, like close to it, like you could put your finger both to your pinky finger and your thumb and your nostrils, like right there. When you hold them together. Everybody did it. So, yeah, that was. I didn't feel bad about it either. Yeah, call me what you want, but I really didn't. I was just like, oh shit. We were more surprised that we were really like fucked up in the head for doing that to him. There's a couple people running and screaming and jumping and shit, but a couple people got stung too. It was a big thing, matter of fact. And they're like, oh, the people were throwing. I don't like. Oh, it happens in the woods and all that type of crap. Oh yeah, that was my science camp picture. Oh, and then there was a dead well on the shore too. Like when we went to the little beach, there's a well that was dead. It was a dead well.
Wow.
That washed up, and the whole place stank. It stunk. Really stunk. Smelled like all types of well shit. One of my boys, sea urchins. So you guys are familiar with those?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he stepped on one. He poked one in the face. They don't got faces. And this water squirted out that motherfucker. Like, crucial. Like, dude, come on. And it's like, there's this place, like, to where it's the ocean. But it's like, it has coral and, like, rocks right there. And it's like, not deep. Like, it's more rocks. But there's water in between all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Ocean's right there. This is part of the ocean, but you got to kind of walk a little bit further. So you can see starfish, and this is where they filmed Finding Nemo. You know what I'm saying? Like that little, like that shit was sick. Like you could find little things there, seahorses, starfishes, and crazy crap. Sea urchins. There's thousands of them, and they're like, oh, be careful. So my boy, he steps on one, he kills a couple of them. Like fuck you. They're also like at Pebble Beach, because these fucking pebbles are the shit. Like they're and they had you all scared. They had you all scared. They're like, oh, one of these pebbles is $2,000 a piece. Like you can't take these pebbles and all this shit about Pebble Beach. I'm telling you, like the pebbles look like little gems and crystals and like jelly beans and shit. All nice colors. Just some red see-throughs and green, nice color blues and. Look like hella jelly beans on the ground. Different shapes and sizes. So, yeah, of course, I gotta steal my jelly beans. I need me some. They $2,000 a pop. Yes, sir. I'm a millionaire. So, they when we were done going to the beach, before we left, they're like, oh, everyone, empty your shoes and socks and all that shit. I had some in my sock. I acted like I emptied that bitch. And then when we got back to the cabin, We had to do it again. And then a little later on, I'm shuffling through my shit. Somebody telling me, "Oh, you got some pebbles, and you're gonna get in trouble." You're in sixth grade, so I think customs, the U.S. Customs is about to pull me over when we on a bus. Like, hey, anybody got any of them damn stones? Because you're going to jail, and for every stone, it's 3 years. I had about 12 of them things. Pretty. So yeah, I ended up having to give them back, and shit sucked. But now that I think about it, man, I should have took them fucking rocks and said, fuck all of them. Because me and my boys, we had it. They didn't let you have nothing, no cameras, no fucking nothing. CD players and shit at the time. None of that. You bumping Drew Hill. But yeah, so that was like a 15-minute anecdote. Somebody give me something. What you got for me, Black?
Nothing yet.
Okay, Julius, what do you got for me?
I said everything the last time.
Shit. Well, Martin?
What happened?
Fucking bullshit head, bitch. You got any more? You got any more stories? We like the first one. What else? What else happened out there at your and wherever the fuck you were at? I know there's more, Martin. You can't lie to me. Every fucking like, no offense to anyone who's watching, every Mexican that I know that I talk to, they got some shit. Did I make you go, damn, you're my friend, bro? Like, you did that shit, or you see, like, bro, like, oh God.
Nuke,
What's up?
I'ma die. I went into the military base.
Well, can I get in the car? Shit.
Get in,
There's
get
one
in.
time we're at Mexico. We're just chilling there and all that, and something randomly. No, I was at my cousin's house. We're just chilling. We had a barbecue and all that. Everything's been okay.
Yeah.
During like Halloween season, you know how there's some clowns were up here, some shit.
Yeah, the fucking clown. Yeah, scary
Yeah.
fuckers.
Yeah, that shit happened, and right after that, like a bunch of shit been happening during Halloween, like those times of the Halloween.
Yeah, like reoccurrences. Things have been going on. Like shit
Yeah,
keeps happening ever since that shit happened. Like what
yeah.
happened? Let's talk about this.
And then whenever they were doing a little cookout, I just looked outside the store, like I just looked out, like not that not that hard, and I just see somebody look like they had old fuckers out over there.
A what?
They look like they had paint, like the clown mask and
Oh shit.
the fucking suit and all that. I like, hey dad, do you see that? Like, yeah, I see that too. And right after that, I told him, hey dad, can you
Are you
take
gonna
me back
drive?
to can you take me back to my cousin's house? I'm getting scared. Right after that, that dude got
Get in.
closer, and my dad took a picture of the guy that
Get in, Nuke.
tried to kill him and my cousins.
Wait, whoa. He said he tried to do what?
You heard me.
Dang, on that gang shit. That's very interesting. So like so they're out there, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, it still is.
Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy. And that's in Texas, you guys. Don't go to Texas. Not over there. Mm-mm.
Don't come to the south
Yeah, like
of
I
Texas.
know, and Texas is one of the places the actual like chainsaw massacres that originated
Yeah.
from, and that's some real shit. Leatherface, you guys need to get up on your game, man. This horror shit. I actually stopped watching horror movies and stuff like that. I don't even want that energy in my house. I don't want like I don't, there's certain things that my mom said something to me one day that made a lot of sense. And I've always, and then for a long time, I'm watching these dark YouTube stories about shit that's been going on, and then they got some old devil shit in the background, and I'm I'm listening to the shit when I'm falling asleep, and I just feel it just feels real beyond more than eerie. So my
Mhm.
mom just told me one day, basically, she doesn't know I watched the shit, but she told me basically one day, like I was watching a scary movie at her house. She said, turn that off. It just brings bad spirits, just like, and I get it. Especially with all the bullshit, satanic, cultural, Hollywood planting like fucking little hidden messages and stuff. So like certain movies, like super devilish, fucking would they be having like the little pentagram thing and shit like that? Movies, all that. I don't watch because that's you don't know what the fuck they're fucking trying to do. Period. And I don't want to know either. I don't want to know. Like real shit, you don't know if something's being planted in your fucking house. You don't know. You guys want to hear some weird shit? So me doing my research, I'm looking up at everything. I'm interested in everything. You guys will come to find out. So CERN, CERN, is one of the things I was interested in. If you guys are familiar with that, anybody?
Mhm.
All right, CERN is basically just it's basically someone trying to play God. They trying to figure out how to what was it collide atoms, right? Which that means is basically bend open some shit up, make black holes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Um, and so what I've heard was with all my fucking reading and looking at my little YouTube shits and then following up with people's names and all that, I like to get facts, or I like to at least see that there's a long trail of evidence before I like something or be like, damn, fucks me up. So one of the things that I learned was that I learned, well, I'm just sitting with it. It's just something that I learned. I don't know if I believe it or not, but it's something about all these trans-dimensional beings and bullshit like that. And they're bringing them bad boys right in here with this shit that they got going on. Now, linking all that shit up is just a long ass story, long, boring lectures of fucking people and their testimonies and all that shit. Long story short, they think that they're fucking like damn near digitally something like that, like bringing. Oh, that should crack your mind a little bit. Bringing things into this realm through other sources of like just to me that opens my mind into like you get it, anybody like wannabe type. There's a devil in my computer type shit. No, these transformers are real now, or like a spirit could live in anything, or
Mhm.
like especially with these. And then to me that goes to support my other research as far as knowing like out with the astral projection and all that bullshit, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and bringing shit back with you when you're out there. And then that goes into, I just link everything up. That goes into like when you call on some shit, entities and shit like that. That's real, I guess, because they've been doing this shit for a long time. The higher powers, who's helps, and then with that being said, you start thinking back into all the stuff that you learned in school about, the god of war and all the star constellations and this bullshit, how everything links up. Kind of just fucks you up a little bit to where you're like, oh, okay. So longs of times ago, thousands of years ago, we're barely like figuring out shit that we should have been known already. So I don't know about you guys, but I know some shit.
I believe it.
and that's my whole advice to everybody. Don't stop learning, especially what you don't know. If you're interested in something, like I remember when I was in like fourth grade or something like that. I looked up and was like, "What the fuck?" I looked up and was like, "Wait, what the fuck What am I in? What is this?" Like that. Like what the fuck? Where the fuck am I at? I want to go out there, like that. I was telling myself that, so I was like, I want to learn about what I can't see. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What beyond what you can see. So that drove me to go into just start wondering things and then start ask the questions that you've always asked Find the answer. If you have a weird ass question, there's an answer for it. It's either you stupid, either you're crazy, or hey,
You just want to know. That's it.
yeah, just want to fucking know. There's a lot of shit I want to know. It's not necessarily do I believe it, but it's just I retain the information. That's cool. It interested me. I found interest in it.
Mhm.
And so with that being said, there's a lot of stuff you guys don't know that I think you should take the time instead of doing your normal whatever the hell the population does on a normal. Because I always found doing the same thing everybody else did was something was wrong with that. I always found that. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do that because 200,000 people decided they wanted to do it. Nah, I go against shit like that. So that's why I still don't have a Facebook, Twitter. I almost did. There's a couple times I almost did an Instagram. I signed up, maybe things like that. When there's mass
Mhm.
followings and stuff like that, I don't follow. You're not supposed to. I don't even have an ID no more. Like, I'm off the grid. Like, you can only find me through paper trails in this game right here. So, there's one point in time I was being followed by the FBI. You guys want to know this story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, this all started back when I was working at a restaurant. I ran across, and I bullshit you not. Like, you can believe me or not. It's fun. I didn't know anything until everything started. I'm having fun too. So, it all started out working at this restaurant. It was cool. Loved it. I was a busser. Just busted tables. I made a lot of money. Cool. I had a boss. His name was Gustavo. You kind of know where this is going. He he um he used to take trips to every now and then. He was a cool dude. He had an accent. He used to take trips to Guadalajara, Guadalajara. He used to take
Driving.
trips, and yeah, once a month and come back, whatever. Well, I don't think nothing of it. That's not my business. I just work here. Plus, I'm really clueless at the time. My nickname is Clueless, and so maybe about a couple months later, they hire a couple new busters. There's this cool cat named Manuel. I shouldn't say his name. Whatever. There's this cool cat. We'll call him Mr. Doe. I already said his name. But anyway, my boy Manuel, he was cool, a little too smooth. Now, I had got this job, and I hooked my boy up with a job, and his name was, we'll call him John Doe, because he's a bitch. And he, all of a sudden, we're in there, right? Now, when I had met him, this has a lot to do with a lot of stuff. So when I had met him, like, we're high school friends, and this motherfucker had snitched on me when we were in fucking middle school.
High school.
Middle school at the dance, because I couldn't go to the dance and it was like a big thing. So I ended up sneaking in, and I was exclusive. I had to pay $5 to somebody, meet him over here at 3:30. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So this dude, he comes and he sneaks in too, with his hand on his mouth, like, oh, I'm gonna sneak in too, right? So I'm in there. I'm dodging the teachers, doing my thing. I'm in there, doing my shit. Now, a little while later, I get a tap on my shoulder. Oh, what's up, man? It was him. Hey, they caught us. Come on, it's time to go. I said, wait, who's us? Nigga, I don't know you. Right, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, fucking my whole shit. I turn back around, I'm dancing. Then he touched me again. Yeah, man, come on, dude. Like, they're waiting for us. Like, wait, hold on. He snitched on me, basically. Like, he got yanked out. Oh, who'd you get in here with? All this other shit. Hold on, I'm gonna ride with Black for a second real quick. Oh, matter of fact, Black, get in this one and drive. Hold on. Yeah, come on, let's all drive. Let Black drive. Let's see what he got to do. We just taking a ride. Telling a story. So, where was I at? Oh, so my boy, he had just got like his income tax, so he had like I think he had like 18. I don't know. He had a lot of money. So we went down to this little bootleg spot where they sold like the clothes and the shoes and shit. Bootleg. It just look real. These Nikes look real. We was there. We was up there. We had gear. So he went and copped like I showed him the spot like $50 for a pair of Jordans. These are fucking fake Jordans. I won't lie to you guys. So he buys like 10 pairs of shoes, and I'm looking at him like, dude, I don't got no money on me. And you never let your friends buy 10 pair of shoes in front of you. You better get a fucking pair of shoes. I swear to God. Don't ever let none of your friends do no belligerent shit in front of you, go shopping like crazy, and not get you nothing. They ain't your friend. That's real. You don't gotta ask for nothing, but just like you see him going crazy, you might as well just go pick up a box of shoes and go put it on top of his shoes, and say them mine. All right. He didn't do this. I had to say, hey, bruh, you maybe think you could buy me a pair of shoes? Like, that part? Like, like you are cashing the fuck out. I really just showed you this spot because you said you need some fits, and I feel hella like broke because you buying 20 pairs of shoes and hook me up with one. And every time you bought a pair of shoes, they take $10 off. So shit, literally, I don't know who was making these shoes, the Chinese, but they was winning. And there was these African ladies in there like, hey, you come here, you want the haircut? I don't even that store was a front. Anyway, so I'm with bro. We then I hook him up with a job. So now we buying shoes and shit all the time. We doing our thing. Now remember Manuel from earlier? We linked up with him. Manuel's like, man, hey, Gustavo, that's my dad's partner. That's how I got the job. Man, that nigga, man, I don't even want to say nothing. Like, man, but I could get y'all a brick. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Because I could get you guys a brick. Like, man, I'm trying to tell you. Like, and I'm telling you, this nigga's 16, 17, 18, matter of fact. And the way he moves and how he's talking, like, he done seen some shit and been through some shit. This is a front two for him. Like, he's just working I don't know. So, like, his whole attitude, like, he'll throw you off like this. Like, he'll literally brush you off. He's like, yeah, man, you ain't never seen no real money. And I'm like, yeah, I have. But and walk off on your ass. Like, no, come here. No, don't turn your back on me like that. So, it reminds you, my other boy, he had money from his income tax. He had got hooked the fuck up. He was doing construction in the union type shit in Santa Rosa. So he came back with a truck, little ugly ass girly looking truck, but it was paid for. He had it like, he was trying to get his shit together, but he needed work. And this job still wasn't paying him enough. Because he just came back from somewhere paying him hella. So he was kind of unsatisfied. That's his story. So he was looking for a way out. We slowly but surely started getting a little deal. My cousin always had deals on the weed, and at this point in time, like, I'm the man. I sold weed to everybody. I had this older white couple I was selling apes to every week. I had the hostesses, making sure they got their shit, and all while the big boss doesn't know. So now we got the weed. Man, my cousin, he's crazy retarded. So he just, here, give me $100. Just comes out his fucking jacket with a big ass turkey bag full of weed. Just give it to you. Here. Okay, don't ask questions. Here, just all right, thank you. And man, you got $50 like that. Go give him $50. I don't know what he said. Just go give him $50. He got some shit. My cousin was magical, so we always had weed. Bam, that's weed. And then at the time, ecstasy pills, they were $20 a piece. I was getting them for $5 a piece, but I would have to buy 100 of them. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I would have to buy 100. Now with this restaurant money that I had, dude, I'm making tips like crazy. Like, on an average night, I'm making $50. That's easy. Weekends, I'm making $80 to $100, and this is every day. I'm working 5 days a week. Plus, I get my check every 2 weeks. So I'm investing all my money, and then I got my income tax. I didn't know what this shit was about. Like, my mom had me claim my brother, so I ended up getting $3,000 just on. So I had hella money for no reason. So I started investing this shit for fun. Now, let's count off all the drugs we got. Oh no, that's last. So we got weed, we got ecstasy so far. All right, we're booming already. I get so many pills. I get so many pills for my price. My boy, he kind of like wants to step on my feet, like, and we're a street team. We sell all this shit, we split all this shit. and he was kind of doing some little faulty. You know, he was just trying to be his own street man. So, long story short, we ended up, and I'm against coke. Like I don't want nothing to do with man-made drugs type shit. But I'm dabbling while we're working, and we're buying hella bootleg outfits and stuff. So we're fitted, we're fresh. We in his truck. You know, like we're living the teenage life type. You know, like oh man, we're doing shit. Like we really, this is California. Like this is what you do out here. You hustle. You fucking sell shit and just come up and have nice cars and fucking jewels and shit and shoes. It's all about shoes and jackets and shit at the time. So we turned around and met up with man. Man was like, man, how much? When y'all doing all this shit, man, y'all need to start selling coke. Like what? Man, I'll give you a half brick right now. Some shit just I didn't pay attention to it, right? I wasn't tripping. I ain't had no money like that. He's like, nah, don't trip like that. This motherfucker the next couple days, my boy called me over to his house, John Doe, and he got a half a brick on the goddamn table. And I'm like, bro, I don't it may have been a quarter of a brick or I don't know. It was compressed and it looked nice. And he was bagging and tagging. And that's why I sat down and started bagging it up with him. I had some questions, and then this was the turn of events. Now you see in every movie where things start going south when one person starts doing a drug.
Mm-hmm.
All right, things start going south, you know. So he hitting the shit. He taking little pieces of, like this is too much coke. I'm getting all on my fingernails. I think I'm high, right? And I'm like, wait, man, give me some gloves because I don't like how my hands feel. And then he was just like all the little shavings. He had a razor, and we were breaking up dubs. We were making our own dub stacks, and it was a lot. And I'm like, damn, bro, hey fool, how much did you get like that? Fool, like okay, we'll put these over here, and damn, bro, can we finish tomorrow like that? We were chopping up dubs all night, and he had him a little nice little area, all the little crumbs and residue. He was snorting that shit up. So now we in deep. So now we're booming. I'm talking about everybody that I'm dealing with. They sell drugs on themselves. I only know drug dealers at the time. I'm only dealing with people who got their own shit going on. I'm selling zips to the chef. You know, shit like that. Like money's coming in all angles and all directions. It's happening. It's happening. So Gustavo go take his little monthly trip, you know, to Guadalajara. Oh, Julius. The fuck out of here, man. So he goes and he doesn't come back. All right. And at this time it's booming season, right? So now I get a phone call. Now we're dealing with some rich white boys too that live up in you know, there's an area you go over the bridge, number mansions and shit. So we be hanging out over there. Then we'll go hang out in the trailer park. I've been to bonfires and shit with white people, you know, selling ecstasy pills and them all tripping out, you know, hey man, I'm on acid, man. And so just chilling, like selling shit, you know what I mean? And like just being the cool guys all of a sudden. So we turn around and we hear from my boy, the white boy, and the Rich Holmes. He's like, hey, you know, this is a retired police, retired something, gave him a heads up like, hey, you and your boys are being watched. Right? So that's when we noticed we were getting watched. All right? So then and there, little things were happening. Little tiny things were happening that were just fucking us up. So this black FBI bitch pulled up on us. Like, we were in the parking lot just smoking. And why was Manuel? Remember the man that gave us the shit? We're hanging out with him now. Of course. He's our drug dealer. Like, we're hanging out with him. We're getting money. You know, we doing our thing. And he goes, like, so some black chick's like, hey, yeah, whatever. Something comes and hits the weed. You know, I could get any, like, coke, you know? And she was just, like, too, you know, she was black. You're not from Stockton. Where you from? Like, you know your people. Like, you were a little too professional for me. It didn't hit me till later. I could have got wrapped up. But she was trying to bait us. She was like, hey, well, you know, we hang out with the Kings, you know? So if you got, you know, basically, like, bring $500 worth of coke to Sacramento up there for her boss and all this other shit. Like, really convincing, right? Whatever. Didn't think nothing of it. My boy, you know, Manuel, he looking, you know, he like, y'all stupid as fuck. That was a Fed. I'm like, wait, no, I'm not dumb. No, what do you mean? That's the fucking Fed. Yeah, it was a fucking Fed. What the fuck, Sacramento Kings? Well, he said, how out of nowhere, out the blue, this bitch want $500 worth of coke, and nigga, that bitch was a Fed. All of a sudden, now you guys' life's good. Now you guys go party with millionaires and stuff, and your life's gonna change after that. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. He said we the small fish. They trying to get. He already knew. He didn't tell us too much, so he kept on saying we were hella dumb. We were giving away too much information. We're stupid. That's when we realized, like, right, that one. And then being followed, actually seeing us being followed and stuff like that. So Angel disappears. John Doe disappears. John Doe disappears. Like, I don't know where he's at. He's not answering his phone. Next thing you know, like, now I'm working. I'm just like going back to work. I'm doing my thing. John's the white boy in the rich house. He freaked the fuck out on the phone. Everybody freaked out except for me, right? Because I'm from the streets. I'm from the street, so I know how deep you can get into this shit. Julius, you back? And you sleep? All right. So I turned around and I always turn around and do something. So John's freaking out. Oh man, they're watching us. Damn it. Oh my God. Think of a classic freak out. You get called on your phone. Someone's freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, to me, I'm like, I'm not even in too deep. First of all, I didn't even buy the coke, so I'm not tripping. But then I start thinking. Every time I go somewhere, and everybody that I was dealing with at the time, they were all drug dealers themselves. They didn't sold what I sold. I sold everything. They only sold one thing. But they're my friends. Some of them my friends. Some of them was, you know,
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. And so I call Angel's missing. Angel is missing in action. He ain't even come to work. I call him. He's crying and shit. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what to do, man. Ah, I'm like, bro, calm down. What the fuck? Why aren't you at work? No, they're following me right now. I'm not coming in. I quit. I'm not coming back to work. I'm done with this shit. I'm getting rid of everything. And just right then and there, I didn't see him anymore for a little while. He didn't come back to work. He quit. And it made me look bad because I got him hired. And I'm like, fuck. And I just played it smooth. I got rid of everything I had. I was flooding I was flooding pills to the next town through this one chick. So I would give her hella much, and she'd go off and do her thing. She's like, oh, they need more. I didn't understand the severity of the things that we were doing.
Damn.
Yes. And like, I'm the only one who had them at this price, so I'm throwing them away. Like, here, boom. And I could front them, and I could front you anything. And that was the thing. Here, just give me, because I had so much credit lines and I already had hella money. It was just like I was accidentally turning myself into an enterprise without knowing it. And that's how shit starts. Next thing you know, you're bigger. People trying to protect you and shit. Like, nah, man, nah. You stay here. I'ma go in. Shit like that. There was a lot of that going on. Gang shit. Is Martin in the back still? Oh, Martin was never in there. Julius, why'd you leave? What happened?
I exited the game by accident.
Yeah, right. All right, so that was my I was followed by the Fed story. You guys thought that was interesting?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't really scary stories, guys. It's just stories. No one knows shit but me, I guess. So Martin's was
You're the
very
one that's
interesting.
interested in stuff.
Yeah, but if you guys think about it, you just need to open your eyes and you'll see interesting things around you. Or start saying yes more. Fuck it. Right? Am I right, Black? You start saying yes more, you'll get yourself into a lot of shit and be like, you know what, I shouldn't have said yeah. So like that part. All it is just that action. You can make a wrong turn and that's all it is. So everything turns into a story when you make it out alive. Damn, that was some good shit I just dropped on y'all.
Dang.
So yeah, basically, that's just what it is. So what are you guys doing for Halloween?
I don't know
Are you drinking and trick or treating black?
yet.
That's the shit. So I got it's not Deadshot my costume, it's
Hmm.
Bloodsport. I have a Bloodsport costume from Suicide Squad.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just yanked him, but I gotta make him look more alive. And then I got a large outfit, but I think I might need a medium because my because it's sagging. And ass tights like the movies. What the fuck? But no, this shit, my belt doesn't fit me, so I think I gotta get a medium.
Oh, I feel you.
Yeah, you know how superheroes look. You know, baggy jeans. Gotta have my shit looking right. My thigh muscle showing. Cause there's some real shit finna go on this Halloween. And then these kids who've got a Harley Quinn somewhere around here. Well, I think we're just gonna go with DC characters. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You know. Isn't he a DC character? Yes. We're gonna go with some. And then the thing is, though, no one's really that familiar with more than Marvel than DC's characters. Like Marvel's more popular. They've always been popular. DC's always been more like a dark universe type of thing. Dark
Hmm.
comics, right? Um, does that stand for that? Matter of fact, Google. I was trying to edit my thumbnail. I forgot to do it again. Oh, Detective Comics.
Hmm.
I'm hungry as fuck, but I can't eat because like my tonsils hella hurt, bro. Oh, okay. So back in action. Um, Here we go. How long have I been on streaming for? Um, how how come I don't know how long? Anyone know how long I've been streaming? Never mind.
Probably, I don't know.
I have to have at least
Probably
an hour worth of
half
content.
an hour.
Oh, the hour mark. An hour and 3 minutes and some change. Okay, cool.
Oh, dang.
One more story, guys. What kind of story?
Nuke.
Yeah.
Have I ever told you this one story before?
Hey, did I tell
Like,
you yesterday? Hold on. Start talking. Okay, go ahead.
me?
Yeah, go ahead. No, I was making sure your voice can be heard. You're good. You're good to go.
Oh,
Can I
well,
bite that sandwich?
did I tell you whenever I kept on saying the devil's name?
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Back up. Beep,
Okay.
beep.
Have I ever told you whenever I
Okay,
kept on saying the devil's name?
here's my question to you.
Well,
What possesses you to want to do these things? Like what
well,
reason?
Well, it's whenever
Your cousins come over?
my
What?
si- no, it's whenever my sister's boyfriend was talking about that, and then I said it.
Wait, what the fuck? So,
Ah,
stop.
okay, what?
All right, no, I'm only questioning you for the live stream. So,
Oh, okay. Oh, I said the devil's name before, and then
hmm
it's whenever me and my sister's boyfriend was driving in the car, and I was with him.
hmm
So I said it like twice, and then whenever we got to the house, I followed them to their room,
right.
and we closed the door, and we heard somebody knocking at the door, and we opened it, and nobody was there.
All of you guys open it, right?
No, I opened it, and no one was there. And
So,
then my mom was in the living room, and I
uh-huh.
asked her if she knocked on the door, and she said no.
Yeah, y'all wilding out. You don't play with dark forces, ladies and gentlemen, because they will come and bite you in your ass, or you'll be in a world of peril. You'll be in different. I've seen dark paths and tunnels and roads that you can go down. You wouldn't be able to believe like things that can happen to people that can immediately change your life forever. Right? I don't play with dark shit. Only because like, let's say Mr. Darkman comes and touches your lip. Now you got a black spot on. Now you got a black spot on your lip you can't get rid of, like 'cause you got touched by death or something. You get what I'm saying? That's just the funniest way of saying something like, you play with dark forces. They come fucking with you, man. They like,